Ooh, ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child. Things are getting brighter. Yeah. Well, y'all, I have good news and I have even better news. The good news is I saved money by switching to Geico. The better news is guess what? I'm here. I'm here. But as I always do, let me go ahead and get started. Come on in the room. Mhm. Come on in the room. Yes, I'm doing all Aphrodite goddess tonight. Yes. So, thank you for joining me tonight for what? The Chat with Divide, where all the tea comes out. So, this one's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more or less like a family reunion where we reunited and it feels so good. So, yes, I had to go and throw, had to pull my old naturals out tonight so everybody can see, just a let's get down tonight. I don't know why all these songs coming in here. I guess because I got an old nasty songbird in the house with me this evening that's gonna come through and just gonna wreck complete shop. I gotta get this lighting and stuff right, child. My hair is blending with the background. Ain't that nothing? Any night to take an echo food and then want to echo food tonight, child. I don't even know. But we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna get right on into the show tonight. So I hope y'all are ready because the chat with Divine, where is it at? Starts now. Well, y'all, ooh, I'm still blended. Why am I still blended to the background? Do I just need to take and turn the old green screen off? I don't know what's going on. Why is it acting so special tonight? I just don't know why. And they say, why? Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Why do you do me that way? And we say, why? Why? Da 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 da. Why? Why do you do me this way? Let me stop, child. Anyway, I have the extreme pleasure of welcoming to the show because, y'all, I'm sorry, Musiq didn't get a chance to come through. Musiq had got held up by a couple things tonight, so I'm just going to listen to a little bit of his inspirational stuff to get me there. Cause so Lily's in the house with me this evening, and it's just gonna be me and Lily. We gonna just sit and talk and have ourselves a good time. And
forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. That song has been stuck in my head all day.
child, that voice and the deep register that just I was like, Jesus, take the complete wheel. But child, without further ado. What am I finna do? I don't know. I'm just, I don't know why. But oh, y'all. Okay, y'all. We finna get ready. We finna get into it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just waiting, trying to wait for some of y'all to come in because I don't want y'all to miss all this scrumdiddlyumptious. But we finna get into it. I have Lyric in the house.
Oh my God. You you always get me with these introductions. Oh my God, that was so beautiful.
Thank you. I mean, it just sets the whole tone and the whole vibe. I just thought, it would be something different. You know,
I'm excited to be back.
I ain't one of the big girls on the street, but I could do a little light something, something to make you know that I love you. Somebody loves you, baby.
Baby, you are grand. You are big, baby.
I mean, I'm plus size always.
You know I love me some you.
you know, I love you too. But you know what? You got emotional, so I need you to see that one more time.
Oh,
I don't realize me and Lily, because now I was going to come out with you, so people don't realize my thought process. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my thought process. My thought process is I sit up and I really really a whole way. But I started 3 to 4 days ago, and I had a thought in my mind of how I wanted everything to lay. But then when I was like on this thought of how I wanted everything to lay, I have to find the right music, and I could be laying in bed sleep, and I hear it, and I'll go through and I'll search until I find it.
wow.
Found that, and then everything else I said, and um I put this together, I put that together, I put this together, and I was like, something it's not flowing right because I have another one of the pictures that I want to, throw up next to it. It wasn't flowing right. I was like, okay, so the gentleman, the elegant repertoire, that was all my music, so I had to include that in the music. So I was like, okay, so I gotta feel that groove. So when I felt that groove, I was like, okay, so this is the groove that we need to be on tonight. Like we on that groove tonight. So
Yes, smooth.
needed it to do. That's what I was working on when you came in. I was like, nah, I can't play it no more because even Lily didn't get a chance to see the final cut. That was
I loved it. Like you always like,
Don't she always come through?
oh my God. Like it's so and it's beautiful. It's like you're so creative, man. Like that's why I can't wait for the world to get to know the beauty of Jazmine Divine. Like seriously, like you are bigger than what people give you, baby. I can't wait. I
thank
can't.
you.
I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm appreciative that you're here with me tonight. I really am. Um, because you didn't have to. You could have came and did a the one shop stop, like a lot of people have done to me. They was like, there's no value there, this, that, and the third. But I'm appreciative that you came back. You're not only just a local celebrity and a celebrity that I know, you're also a friend. We chit chat, we holler at each other, we ring a ding, text messages and stuff, and we uplift each other. And that's the main thing with being authentically you, because I can only give you me. I can't give you anybody else that I can only give you me. So good, bad, or whatever. I jack a word up in a heartbeat. Because I'm contretto. If people don't know what it is, I'm country and ghetto. So I would drop a word up in a minute. But at the end of the day, it's coming from it. And then some people can say I can be a little rude, but I don't think it's rude. It's coming from the heart. So if you can't take me coming from the heart, then you shouldn't be around me anyway because I'm a genuine person.
That's fine.
So I'm
You gotta give your full self, and whoever does not accept it, that's their issue.
right, right.
I'm not.
So
I'm not gonna
you,
be nothing else for me.
I want to take in catapult and just get started into this because we're gonna vibe like we've been vibing for the last 25, 30 minutes now. We're
Yeah.
gonna vibe and I want to talk a little bit about the weight loss because when you first came here, hold on, let me snatch it and pull because I have the pictures and stuff. When you first came, um, actually, you know what? Before we get started with that, I want you to take a look at this and tell me what is your thoughts and opinions on this. You can say, "Yay, I'm going to bypass it," or I mean, no, I'm going to bypass, or "Yay, I want to say."
Okay.
If somebody offered you this haircut, would you take it? Is what I want to know.
My God, today.
Girl, no. Whoever did this need to add. Excuse me. It's just so much going. What was their thought process of even allowing somebody to put that on their head?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Like, we've tried to continue that to understand exactly what was what with the whole situation. That's why it made what news because we was trying to figure out what exactly it was. Because
I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
we mm, I don't know.
Maybe I wouldn't dare. That's my answer. I would not dare. I'm like,
So I just take it as that would not be,
oh,
the epitome of a haircut for you. But what's been going on with you lately? I mean, we're gonna get to the weight loss thing because I'm trying to get something pulled up right quick. But since you were here last, it's been a whole new year now. So we're into a whole new year. And again, I do thank you for coming and being with me this evening.
of course.
And you know, I've always enjoyed you. I've even enjoyed you on from T.S. Madison's show, Do You Want the Smoke? That's where I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with Xavier Soul off of there.
I love it.
Joe was okay, but Joe wasn't like giving me like both of y'all's vocal range, the vibrato that was into it, and even the days that y'all were nervous or y'all didn't get the energy or whatever that y'all wanted to, it was very much there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not going to take away from Joe, but because Joe is maybe a little bit more advanced as far as Joe had more of a classical style, and from me being a not vocal teacher, but I did do vocal practices beforehand, you know, um, and help teaching people a voice. I could tell that he was more of classically trained versus a raw, spiritual background, and y'all's voices came from a church background.
Oh, baby, yes. And that's what's crazy.
So,
Crazy thing about it. That's what me and Xavier, we connected off of. Like
mhm,
me and him ended up being really, really close. I love him to life, and he's like my brother. Like we had a similar background, a similar story, and and it was crazy because when he would sing, I'm like, oh my god, I hear so much like soul,
mhm,
life in his voice, and that's what made us close. Like I said, Joe's a different type of artist. I think he's really, really, really amazing. I think he's very technical when it comes to his voice, and he's really creative. He's just a different type of artist.
right. And I'm not taking away from him, but what I was saying though is that the same way that you may tackle it, I think more or less with Joe. And to answer your question, Diva One, Joe would be classified as a heroic tenor, not a soprano.
Yes, yes.
Um, being I'm gonna get a little bit on my nerdy side right now.
Okay,
So,
All right.
um, I
mothers
told
of
y'all,
girls.
And one of the very first things that you're taught whenever you are in classical voice lessons is that you're taught a style of singing. It's called messa di voce. And if you and it's an Italian version of you're singing very legato and very forte and messa da forte. So whenever you're taking and you're doing the different runs and stuff, the way that you tackle a song is very from a technical aspect versus like Fantasia. When Fantasia first got started, I'll use her for an example.
Yeah,
She was very raw.
damn
But
right.
now to conserve her voice because she developed vocal nodes
Yeah,
and she had the surgery to have the notes removed, you have to tackle it from a different way now. You still have she still had the rawness there, but she has a different way of tackling it. And
uh,
I mean, anyway, we can get into all through that, but we're not even gonna get into all of that or whatever.
come on, girl. You
Um,
me. Look, I'm sitting up here like, what?
I mean, I tell people I'm not a one trick pony.
I
I'm
love it.
very
Oh, baby, I can tell that.
I'm
She's
very
a
educated.
unicorn.
Unicorn, beautiful unicorn.
That's what I tell the boys all the time. I'm a unicorn. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to bother with this?
Sure.
Because I can't believe I was called
My blood
exotic
is the
today.
elixir of life, honey.
Period.
So, for those that don't know, I used to do an app called Stereo, and I used to be at work. And when I was at work, um, whenever I was talking to different people, and I'm very tactful of the way I take and I tell people that I'm trans because a lot of people don't know that, and a lot of people can't handle that.
Yeah. Oh, because baby, you serve, baby. You serve.
Thank you. So when I'm at work, and a lot of the girls that are at work with me, they know, but it's nothing new to them or whatever. So instead of me saying, oh, to the dudes, like, oh yeah, I'm trans by the way or whatever, I say I'm a unicorn. So everybody that knows me and in my inner circle knew what I be saying when I say I'm a unicorn. So so happened this day, me and Savon was having a full fledged conversation um on stereo. And while we was having a conversation on stereo, Savon was like, "Oh, so we unicorn? We using that today? Oh, so we doing that? Because that's my hype man. Just like I'm her hype man. That's my hype man. She be on the other end and be like, so we just gonna use that today." I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Are you talking to me?" I was like, "No." See my earpiece? I'm talking to somebody. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be rude." I said, "No, it's all about you right now." Anyway, long story short, when I said it to him, he was like, "Oh, so you a unicorn? So what that supposed to mean?" I said, do you remember on like Willow or do you remember what's another good movie? Legend, the original Legend. And he was like, yeah, I said, you remember when the guy took and cut off the unicorn's horn and everything went black? He was like, yeah. I said, so my horn ain't been cut off.
Look, I was waiting for it.
Anyway, enough about me and my unicorn. But yeah, so a lot has happened since. I mean, we done got us a new president, praise God. Um,
Well,
Yes.
hopefully we get some law and order restored, like they said on the Color Purple, Miss Sophia Holmes. Now things gonna change.
And you can feel it.
Um,
You can feel a complete.
yes, but then you got some crazy Karens out there still acting a complete nut.
They go acclimate. So I don't think Karen's gonna ever stop. They done been
No,
closed down.
wait,
no.
man, ain't
And
going
one thing for sure, and two things for certain that people can't deny now, because of cell phones and cameras,
Yep.
all of the foolishness that was swept under the rug and was hidden is no longer hidden and swept under the rug anymore.
This is one thing. I mean, Trump was a pure, you know, asshole. But one thing that I will say from him being in the office, he took the mask off of America. We got
Right.
a chance to see for who they were. It was no more hiding. You know what I'm saying? So now we know what we up against, and we are rising. Black people are right, and we now know what the monster that we're dealing with because I feel a lot of us was asleep.
Yes,
Mm.
Got in off. I see more people now, more of my people with businesses and thrive and making shit happen because they know they can't depend on nobody but they self. They got to get out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
he took the mask off, and I thank him for
Yeah,
that.
I think because everything happens for a reason, and I just felt like it was this time for people in general, not just one nationality, but people of all race, creeds, and colors. Because even some of us that we thought, some of the people that we thought that were cool, calm, collect, and was down with us, they showed their true colors.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and it
You
was
know,
people I saw that were shocked, like, oh my god, like this person, like what? Kiki Wyatt, what? Like you,
right?
like it's just like
And you
It was
would
a
think.
lot of them, chat. I was like, oh my God.
I mean, I hate to say this and bring them up, but even the darn blasted Mary sisters, I didn't think that they had that much hatred. But for you to be up and singing about love and about God, and God is supposed to be about love, but
Mm.
for you to sit and to um put that much hatred out there for a group of people that has been persecuted from the jump, and you be coming from a minority to be a that's a persecuted group, because without them going through, and the lesbians that started the whole riots and stuff, without them going through, you would never have women equal rights for yourself,
that's true. And it's
the right to vote or anything.
crazy thing. The thing
You
is,
know what, we are in Black History Month, so we could talk a little
And
bit
it was
about
black trans women, let's be clear.
it.
come
It
on
was,
now, come on now.
yes, it was Black trans and Black lesbians that started it.
Mhm. And it's like, but the sad thing about it is, we see a lot of people's ignorance, but a lot of these people are ignorant about themselves. They don't even know self.
Hmm.
They have no self identity, no self understanding. So it's like you get to the point where I can't expect something from you that you're not giving to you. You don't even. I mean, you're ignorant about you. You let people run your life, and you let the industry run your life, and you have no kind of direction on self.
Now, that is one thing I think I've definitely learned
Hmm.
over the past few years is to, because I used to get so upset and frustrated with people, but then I've learned to start looking at people, what is your emotional intelligence? Because some people just don't have it. Some people don't have that awareness of themselves. So it's like, I could get mad at what you're spewing, what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm not going to let that energy come
Period.
over here and dictate this energy.
Period. And
And
that's something I did. I had to get myself together here recently because I realized because of what I do and where the path that I'm in, I'm an empath, so I take in a bunch of emotions, and it
Mm.
easily shift me. And I get to the point where I take in everything that's around me.
you definitely have to learn how to guard that.
I have
Yeah.
to. I have to learn how
Yeah.
to. At the end of the day, you're gonna have experience. You're gonna meet different people. You got to go to work. You're gonna have traffic. You got to do all. You have to interact with different people. You got to find a special place for yourself to be able to rebalance yourself.
That happy
Right.
medium.
I had to. And meditation is what I'm telling you that saves my life.
I sat back and I thought, and this is gonna be mad crazy that I'm saying this, whatever. But I sat back and I thought about what you had said, and I was listening to some of your stuff on your IG, and when you said, good rising, I think, how do you say it? Good rising, kings and queens, instead of saying hello.
Yeah.
And I started listening to what the true definitions of hello and you're chasing the bag and different things like that. I was like, we don't realize how much we're taking and speaking that negativity into our life versus us bringing that positivity to us.
Curses.
So it's mad crazy that we as a race and a culture, for us coming from spiritual backgrounds,
Hmm.
all of us in general, us coming from spiritual backgrounds, for us coming from spiritual backgrounds, we don't even take into consideration what we're speaking to over each other's lives.
And it's crazy because like even just studying even the word nice. The word nice, if you go down to the real meaning of the word nice, look it up. It means ignorant. Like it's things that we need to study and look into the things that come out of our mouths because we are creators and every moment of our lives we are manifestors every moment of our lives where there's positive energy, bad, whatever, we have the power to speak life. life and death lies in the power of thy own tongue. Your tongue matters. So you have to do that work. Like I just feel like people don't. It's too much responsibility for people to do the proper
Right.
educate themselves because once you begin to educate yourself, you are now responsible for the knowledge that you have received. And
Absolutely.
not want to be responsible for their knowledge. They do not want to, correct themselves. And because when you get into, I'm getting into like the wording and stuff like that. Good morning. I didn't even feel right saying good morning. It's morning. That morning is never good. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to change my language. I had to actually call out. I wanted to call out. Everybody's higher self, kings and queens. We are gods and goddesses. Like I want to bring out life in people. I don't want to speak word curses on anyone. You know what I'm saying? So I have to educate myself on what's coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. So I need you to do me a favor, Lyric. Can you turn your microphone up just a little bit?
and let me see.
And while he's doing that, we're going to take a mini break and we'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors. Don't forget to go out and check out one of my babies. We'll be right back.
You say you're broken, I'm here to heal. You say you messed up, I'm here to build. I'm offering a love that sees beyond your fears. And if you ever doubt yourself, then baby, know I'm here. You never have to question my love. And when you're down, know I'm there to pick you up. And if the world ever causes you to question who you are, my love will never change for you, no. I found beauty in your scars. I found beauty in your scars. Whoever you are.
I gotta go this more.
Is it better now?
I'm sorry, that's one of my songs. Absolutely love that song.
Oh, don't cry. And I was in like when I wrote that record originally, like that song is one of my songs that have kind of like evolved with me because I wrote it for my within my relationship. I wrote it for someone because I just wanted them to see the beauty that I saw within them. And after a while, that song became like my higher self talking to my lower self, like encouraging me, like in my life, like. And I cry off of that song still.
That song is something serious. Like I love that song. And
Thank you.
whew, oh,
Don't cry, because I'm a Cancer. I'm emotional.
I'm a Sagittarius, so it takes a lot to get through mines. But when I get through mines, and get through mines. But I mean, just sitting and listening to the words of it, like we all have scars that we go through, whether they are physical or emotional. And people don't realize that when you're going through emotional plateaus, you have to have certain things to take you to that point, and I don't always look at crying as a bad thing. I look at it as a cleansing thing.
Man, it's beautiful.
So you have to have that cleansing moment in order for you to move to that next step. And I played that because I wanted to talk about your weight loss. And for those that don't remember, he was sexy plus size like I am. He was old teddy bear Luther Vandross, and now he's trying to be all skinny mini and sexy and stuff, so
I think it was just more, the more I find myself, the more I love on myself, just things just start to change. Like I said, meditation was a big step for me. Like really figuring my diet started changing through meditation. Like I mean, I just started shifting. Like this weight loss was literally, it's like accidental. Like it was nothing that I actually planned. It just happened. And when I, changed my diet up from, eating meat, I really began to fall off.
So we don't eat meat anymore.
I don't like that was one thing. Like it just wasn't it was reacting weird with my body with all the stuff that I was eating. And then, I started digging deep within myself, and it was like a life is a life. And when I started seeing it like that, I was like, I can't eat this stuff no more. I was eating a burger one day and I was just looking at it, I was like, what am I doing? Like I just couldn't do it, and I couldn't do it no more.
I understand.
And then like I'm getting off into other stuff and movie roles and things of that nature. So I was like, I gotta get myself over
You gotta get that body right.
that.
Healthy.
Because the camera already had 10 pounds.
Yeah, that's why I'm sitting there looking like a damn wildebeest.
You are right. Like what?
She always tries.
Once you begin to change self-image, like things.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I'm cute and I know I'm fine. Don't get me wrong, but the camera has added 20 pounds onto this. This waddle is not as big as it looks.
And
why do you think I'll be doing this?
Right? Don't you
think that real cute?
On camera, and then, but I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, bro, I don't look this big. But on camera, I'd be like, oh my God, I look like a big toe, like a huge. It just was huge.
How tall are you?
I am 5'9". I'm 5'9". I'm short.
I'm 5'10", so
right, like I'm average.
Well, I'm Amazon. I'm 5'11", 6 foot.
I wish I could be 6 foot.
So you can have an inch.
I want. It's like that's what I want. I want some height. See, my ex,
give me some heels too, baby.
My ex is 6'3". That's without heels, and with heels, like almost like 6'7".
With heels, I'm like 6'3", 6'4".
See, I like tall. I like height.
Yes. Oh, mountain to climb. Climb every mountain. Such high and low. But
today.
My God, and today. I don't know. I normally just let you have free reign. So, I'm gonna pull back because it's been me ranting and raving. I guess that was just the because we'll get into some conversation and then we're gonna have to take and use this so people don't be everything is alleged and these are opinions,
it's the banner for me. Violet, baby, do y'all see this banner, girl?
Girl, we gonna say something bad.
because we doing a thing.
Y'all like my Golden Girls cup?
Thank you for being cute.
Thank you for being a friend.
That was my favorite show. I was just like, now, we done lost Sicily. If I lose my Golden Girl, I don't know what to
say that now. We just the blood of Jesus. We ain't ready.
Well, everybody got an expiration date. Let's
well, I'm gonna have to be 20 years out.
Let's be real.
Too close to each other. It's just that's too much.
I mean, not in the same year, but everybody got a time that they got to run on and see Jesus.
Yeah.
Whether they see him in a good space or in a bad space, everybody got a time that they got to go.
Well, Lord, let me see you in the good space. Praise Jesus.
Dude, because then Screech gone.
You're right.
I feel
like we lost a lot of people last month. It was like, what?
You know what? No shade, but I feel like that. We three nerds, we black nerds, are sitting there talking about this because it's sad because I know everything that we talking about.
But no, for real, because you got to think like Screech was my Screech was my white Urkel. It was just.
Speaking of your white Urkel,
I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee it because he's right.
He was a white Urkel.
Speaking of your white Urkel, let me ask you a question, completely off topic, but this is how random I am, and I hope you can follow along with this. And I definitely got to put our sign up here for this one.
Just leave it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it up. So, how did you feel about the whole Jimmy Smack situation?
Child, I don't even know what you're talking about, child. This is how disconnected I am. What was going on with that?
So, we'll talk off camera. We're gonna leave that one alone.
Hold on, wait. Hold on,
Yes,
get my phone out. You said what? I mean,
he was with the trans woman. But you know
mm,
what? Let me speak on that with you.
He's my fan, and I be my fan,
How do
honey.
you feel about men dating trans women,
I feel
whether
like
gay, straight, or bisexual?
straight. You like trans women are women. Like it's the feminine energy. Like this is what people don't understand. Like it's the feminine energy that they're attracted to. So how does that make them gay? I don't understand it. See a gay man. I like the muscles. All that kind of that masculine energy. They're women. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Even the ones that climb on a man's back.
I mean, then
Wait,
look,
got
Jam.
him tongue tied. Like, wait, what?
I mean, but if you're getting poked, baby, that's something different.
I
But
mean,
there's great men that like dildos. Shit, I mean,
right? And to be honest, it's called pegging.
pegging. Yeah,
Yes, and I know it's a whole form and all that kind of good stuff.
yeah.
But what I was saying though is that okay? So with the whole Jimmy Smack situation is that he released a video. He's an OnlyFans guy, so he released a video with him and a trans woman.
Okay.
And from what I'm understanding is that he was gobbling on meat.
Oh, so he was doing the Gaga 3000.
Yes, but prior to that, he had made all his money and stuff from um different fetishes, like with making with little women and with 3 and 4 women and with different things. So he was catering more towards the fetish side of things. I'll put it like that.
Mhm.
So I'm like this. I feel like that people should commend him for being transparent and honest because he put his business out there before somebody else would put it out there and he's still making his profit and his money on there. Because thinking about it, how many people do you feel like go to be nosy, but because it's a fans only page, you have to go and pay the money
Right.
to
So
see what's going on. So he's still making money.
you got your coin. But my thing is like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. People are so nosy and they worry about other
That
people
part.
so
And
much.
that's what I don't understand. Like we can take and we can post a picture and it takes more energy to be negative towards a person than it does to say something positive and keep moving. Because you got to sit there, you got to think of the insult, you got to make sure you spell the insult correctly. Because a lot of folks is in Ebonics classes. Just keep it 2000, so they can't even spell it correctly. They don't even have dyslexia as they issue. They stupid.
You're stupid. Just like they opinion.
You know, and
Oh,
and instead of okay, I don't like this, I'm gonna move on from this picture. But I just see so many and so much foolishness. Like, why is what I'm not understanding. Like, why is it so important for you to feel like that you have to degrade something that somebody else is doing because it's not something that you prefer?
Because people don't want to deal with their shit. So they feel like they got to involve themselves in other people's situations. Just because
Right.
you can't master your world, you want to put your input in somebody else's world. Like,
Absolutely.
sometimes people want to be in your business. People want to know the business because they want to be in the business.
and
They
they
want to be in the business.
speak, they really want what you're doing. And half of them are envious that the fact you had the balls to do what you're doing, that you honest about you. And since they can't be honest about them, they got to find a way to tear you down.
Well,
They have to find a way to tear you down to try to make themselves feel better and better than you. So what's he nasty, and really in your mind, in quiet time when ain't nobody else around, you watch it and you
What did we call it on Sunday? They was calling it oh my God, what was we had a special name? Dropping the ball. Oh no, what was we calling it on Sunday? No, Sunday either. What? Oh my
I
God,
can't remember now.
because somebody was doing this. Oh, throwing dice. We was
Throwing
talking
dice.
about throwing dice. So you gonna throw dice and keep it moving. That's what you're doing now. You
Or scratching,
throwing dice,
or scratching
huh?
the record, or scratching
Scratching what?
the record.
Oh, scratching.
Um,
Female scratching the,
Man, oh, okay.
scratching the record.
Yes. Well, I call that sign language because
cause
in the midst of me doing what I'm doing, I'm practicing sign language.
I'm not dealing with you.
not sign language, girl.
Where's the lie?
Where is it?
Welcome to the chat with Divine, honey.
And you know what? I said I was gonna be nice. I said I was not gonna take this child anywhere that we don't need to be going to. And we selling. I don't know where the hell this ship is selling to, but it's selling.
I'm free with it.
Please.
Tell me where we need to go.
Sailing, take me away. And can I just say for the record, I'm feeling your background. I love the cosmic background.
Thank you. I don't know what it is. The moon is something to me. I love the moon. Like I love everything about it. And I like
Do
gravity.
you ever feel like Earth is ghetto?
Earth is ghetto.
I was gonna do it. I was gonna play the song, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it because
You talking about the song when she was like, "Come get me."
yes. Whoa, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave.
I wake up singing that song like, "Thank you, Jesus, for another day," but Earth is ghetto.
Earth is so ghetto. But when I watched that, I was like, "Girl, where is the lie?"
Right.
It was she
Right.
right by the corner store. I'm right here.
And she's
this
got
shirt on.
a
You can just
loud green shirt on. So,
see. Okay.
but being in New York off of 12th and 15th Street, who ain't
She
wearing
has
something loud and yellow?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
You know what?
Come get me, damn it.
So, you still in Atlanta, right? Lyric.
I am in Nashville, Tennessee.
So when I come up there on my because I'm gonna be doing a world tour because I gotta go.
Yeah.
She's Beyonce.
I gotta go to Detroit in April. So in April, I'm gonna have to stop and see you.
It's divine.
Ooh, and look, we do a grand. We goes out, baby. So let me know when.
You know what? I'm not really a going out person though. I won't mind just chilling, huh?
You like drag shows?
I do, but I don't want to see them going out there and then they titties on the floor and they
She's
still
gonna be
trying to
really critical. She's gonna
they
be
trying
really
to pick them
critical.
up, in order to take and dance. I cannot.
We get to Nashville drag shows, like they show out.
Okay.
I will tell you, Club Play is the one we go to. They show out, baby.
Because I want them, and then one of the girls is down here, and then the other girls is up here, and then they doing this number. I get all of that.
They get too excited, and that one boob it just kind of misplaces.
No, ma'am.
So,
That silicone is dropping. That's what that is. No, ma'am. I'm good.
Silicone dropped.
Where's the lie?
I miss the drag shows in Chicago. Everything been shut down.
I miss them. Don't get me wrong. I miss them, and I miss being a part of them.
Yeah.
Because that was like my outlet. So I think that's where my creativity for all of this come from. It's because I'm used to taking and putting a product out for someone to take into view into. That's why I can't really get into pre-records. Is that crazy? Because I feed off the energy of people better than I can with a pre-record.
I understand it, and even now, like with my YouTube show, like I feel like I want to.
I've never had an invite, and I want to come over.
Oh, baby, you're coming. So whenever, this is what we can do. When you do your world tour, we're gonna set something up.
Okay, Yep. Hold up, I'm not doing it wrong too, because I'm not trying to get no 19 either. 19 need to say where she is. I've been good this whole time, and they done had, because I'll come through like this.
Baby.
That's some girls down there in Atlanta, girl.
Atlanta act like ain't nothing. COVID ain't.
What panoramic?
I went to a club in Atlanta, and when I tell you, I had to exit the building. It was so people were literally like shoulder to shoulder. Then no masks. I'm like, y'all just act like we ain't got nobody spending.
I couldn't even do that before the panoramic. Like, no, you too close.
Ooh,
So
hey,
no tea, no shade, but this is how I am. To be completely honest with you, I don't mind going to see like shows and different things, but this is me. And all jokes aside, because I was just teasing a few minutes ago. But all jokes aside, I guess because I'm over 35, me going out, like I would prefer to go to like a jazz bar
I love
or going to a poetry bar and listen to slap poetry or stand up poetry.
that.
Not too much comedy. I'm good with comedy if it's tasteful. But whenever comedy takes and use us as the butts of their jokes all the time, I can't be bothered with that.
And you know, that's you. And I've seen it's crazy because I've seen gay comedians like use
Use us as the butt of their own jokes.
it as the but I'm like, what? Like you're not a part of this community.
Right. So with me myself personally, I would prefer if I'm coming to if we're going somewhere like let's go and this is probably gonna sound really, really, really bad, but if I'm allowed to, let's go and let me get some stuff. Let me cook for you. Let us chill. Let us vibe because being sisters and brothers and kings and queens, if you came to Florida to my house, that's what you would get here. Like we're going to get whatever it is that you say that you like to eat, your vegetables, and then I'm gonna have my meat over here because I'm gonna have meat, and we're gonna do something. And even if I had to do what is it called? What is the
What the fake?
even if I had to get the old tofu or either
Yeah,
the it's not real burger meat thing patties the impossible meat and the crumble like I make your tacos your
I
way,
forgot what it's
I'm gonna make
called.
mine the impossible meat. I will go get you your impossible meat, or I will make you a vegetarian lasagna that actually comes out the correct way.
I like that.
It was
And
very
so do you eat cow products as far as like butter and eggs and
You know,
chicken? I mean,
I haven't shied away from that. I
so
like.
I could even make you a cake.
Oh yes, I
But
like.
I can't make you a cake without no eggs and butter.
But
He
see,
said
this
he,
You can have butter.
I'm transitioning to the full vegan experience. So me right now, I need my cheese.
Okay, well,
Egg,
we're good then.
but I need a little bit of egg every now and then. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm not all the way. I'm taking steps because
Yes.
yeah, I can't. My body
Because
ain't
I,
out of that.
when I tell you I found the old nasty caramel um butter crumble cake, oh nasty one that I'm just itching to try it out. I may try it on Thursday and make it on Thursday and make it online Thursday. I may do that on Thursday
Yes.
because I haven't did an old nasty mukbang in a minute. So I may do a mukbang, but I'm not for sure because anyway. But yeah, but that would be me if I was coming there like that's my style. Like even if it was the roles were reversed, let's go and grab something and let's go back and let's chill because you can sit chill, have a good time with people, and you can vibe with a person if it's genuine. But if you are a type of person that is not genuine, you're gonna tell that it's not genuine with the person. You know what I'm saying? And what you see is what you get with me. Makeup on or makeup off. You getting the same experience.
Yes. And I love the intimacy. You get to know a lot about it. A lot of us
Mhm.
don't even communicate anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't get to know each other anymore. And we like those quiet places are great places for just chilling in the house. To have different type of conversations because half of these people like you see them online and then you get in front of them and it's just like
It's not even getting online and seeing sometimes it's getting being online with people
yeah,
and then they show you who their true colors are
yes, it's true.
because you assume something's one way and it turns out to be something else and it's
So
hurtful,
it's so true. It is. It is. I've met a
you
lot
know.
of people that I was just shocked, especially like when I first started. I was doing gospel music, and that was an eye opener.
How was that?
Some of the people that I met, it was just like and I looked up to them because I grew up in the church, and I love music, of course, and meeting some of them, it was just nasty and rude. Like I've had so many great. I have a lot more great experiences with, the R&B artists that I've met and things of that nature. But it tore me down meeting some of these people that I literally loved, and to
Mhm.
them just treat people the way that they treat people. I'm like, and then you get up and you sing about this stuff, and it's just like it blew my mind, especially at a young age, because I was like 16.
Well, see, that's the thing that gets me. Like me coming from Florida,
Yeah.
and whenever I had moved to um Atlanta was like my eye opener. But my biggest eye opener that took me completely out was when I moved to Detroit.
Wow.
When I moved to Detroit, from having um a lot of big name people in gospel
Hmm.
and actually seeing them face to face, like I've had some of the same experience, like these people that, we used to thump their songs, they done had movies, they done been with some of everybody.
Hmm.
And you're like, senators, like, how can you preach gospel, but then you hate somebody in the same breath?
Mm.
You know what's crazy? I had one artist that I really, really looked up to, and I actually cried just being in her presence. I loved her family. I loved her legacy, because she comes from a line of amazing gospel artists. And, I finally got a chance to get in front of her, and she's walking in her like her little dressing area because I got, taken back. And they was like, well, Lyric, he wants to meet you or whatever. And she signs a piece of paper and she throws it out the door and shuts her door. I literally just stood there like I couldn't believe she did that. And even still, I had to get my mind right, because me growing up, like, I look up to you. This is what I want to do. It made me not want to do music anymore. It messed me
Mm.
bad. It messed me up that bad. And it wasn't until I had another experience with her, and it was a beautiful experience. I got a chance to actually communicate with her, and she was nice. And
Did you remind her of that?
hell yeah, reminded.
That's rude.
Offline, I need to find out who this is offline.
I will tell you, and it blew my mind. I was just like, "What headspace were you in?" And she was just like, I didn't know. I apologize. She brushed past it. She really didn't want to address it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think she was extremely embarrassed about it, but she didn't want to address it. She just apologized for it, and we kind of left it there. But still, in my mind, I'm still looking at you like I ain't forgot about that.
Right.
You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Like I haven't forgot about that still to this day. Like I've been around certain people within her camp and things of that nature. And I'm still cautious with you, Queen. I'm
Right. We good. We good, but I know how far to take it with you.
exactly.
Right.
You have to know where to place people. You know,
Right.
you know.
Absolutely.
Some people ain't a clean cutoff, but some people, you just can't do certain things and involve yourself in certain situations with them. You just got to know how to rank them.
Right.
Now that
You,
I ranked her.
and speaking of that, like we have mutual people that we are cool and everything with. And the person that really gave a lot of us the opportunity to do what we had to do, you know, I met her and like I was flabbergasted because I just thought with people of the the
Like,
caliber of celebrityism and royalty that she is, I thought she was gonna be stuck up and mad crazy, and you know she has never been that way to me. Even
that,
in sending personal notes to her on IG, being in Patreon and talking to her, being on any of her shows and talking to her, and to have a person,
mm-hmm.
let's just be clear. I've been looking up to Madison since
Yeah,
her first original pages were when her and Miss Eve was still around
yeah.
and she was doing her thing then. And I just always thought that she was going to be this type of person that was, standoffish and this, that, and the third. And to see her get painted with all this mud, and I'm bringing this back around to where you're at. But to see her smeared and painted with all this mud, and then to actually finally get an opportunity to talk
Yeah.
and engage and to see where her mind frame is and to see that other side that people say that this, that, and the third about.
Yeah.
And I can't do nothing but to give, salutatory salute and to respect and be homage towards her
Yeah.
because she's painted away for me as just being trans to begin with. Not even, allowing us to go on a major platform,
Oh my God. Don't,
not to, encourage,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? Not only to be like, you know what, if I can make a crumble and fall and get back up, you can do the same thing. And I'm people like that I pay homage to because that's what we all need as a community. We need people that we can look up to and know. Like how many people, like even using Savon.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up to Savon and I still do because business sense,
Yeah.
her and Madison are on the same page. They about that bread. That if it ain't making coin, it ain't
Mhm.
making sense.
Yes.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And this, my sister, I get onto her all the time, and everybody that comes around here faithfully knows I fuss at her all the time because she doesn't eat right like she's supposed to. So I have her I was like, girl, send me a picture. Let me see what you eating. Girl, look, this ain't gonna be no 5-year-old thing. Girl, you ain't putting me in the dean's office because they always call, when we backstage chit chat that we in the dean's office. I said, girl, I just need to see if you're not taking care of yourself and I'm not looking after you, we are supposed to be our cooks, keep sisters and brothers keepers.
God,
If
yes.
we're not looking after each other, how can we say that we truly have a relationship with that person if you don't never look after that person and ask that person, girl, but girl, what did you eat today?
Yes.
Mhm.
Loving on each other, encouraging.
And I'm just waiting for the day that when this is over with and she starts back doing the Queen Supreme Court on the road because I got to see her.
It's a must.
Yes, 2 years ago, I was going to see her for my birthday. Had my tickets and stuff got canceled because, it started up with all of the foolishness then. But I got to see her. I got to see her in person and be like, girl, you
That's
know,
respect, and I feel like just because she lived in front of us, she lived in front of. We grew with her.
yes.
Started in the beginning with her, and she's always used her. I feel like because she's used her life as literally a lesson or a
Hmm.
blueprint, she's grown while she was exposing what she exposed. So she's really self-evolved. She's very self-evolved, and she's always willing to give wisdom because she really. I swear, when I see her, I see us. I don't
Hmm.
even see one person. She's waiting for us, and she lets us know like she loves us and the support we've given her. Like I cried when I saw her on WeTV. Like I cried
Mhm.
because
It's a big step for all of us.
people don't understand how big
Yes.
this is for us. Like this is huge, and she's sharing it with us.
Right.
She's sharing it with us, and this is about to open so many doors. That's why when I had texted you that day, I said what I said because once this hits, people don't understand the opportunities that's getting ready to come our way.
Right.
Mhm.
Like there's going to be a huge open door, and Madison wants to make sure that we all eat. My first show with her, she told me she was like, "Listen, this platform I give to you. Now, what you do with this platform after this is over, it's up to you. You have to carry that torch. You don't stop. You
Woo.
carry the torch." And
You better come on.
it's
Well.
to me because she was right. It was like I can give you this, but you got to go out there and you got to build your own shit. You got to take what I'm giving you.
Mhm.
Your own, and I will support you. She let every last one of us know that no matter what happened with that show, she was going to support us. When I tell you, Madison shares, likes, comments on everything I do. Still to this day, Craig the writer Stewart, have to give him respect. Same thing with him. But it's so uplifting and it's so powerful. And I tell everybody, man, I have to give homage to that queen. I have to every chance, every platform I get on, she's gonna get nothing but respect and love.
Baby, to me, and this is probably gonna sound whatever, but I don't care.
Mhm.
To me, in the community, she's a royal goddess.
She is.
She embodies what it is to come from absolutely nothing.
And
Mm-hmm.
To
build.
let you know that you can make your own way and you don't have to do it the conventional way.
Nope.
You don't
Mm-hmm.
have to have all of the degrees. You don't have to do it this way because this is the only way that's been laid out. You can be in your own lane and do what you got to do.
And what she's taught us is to embrace who you are, embrace your story, embrace every bit of you. Madison embraced her scars. And what we don't really realize is through our scars, that's where our biggest blessings lie. But we've been taught to push them away so much that we can't even gain the bits and pieces that we need to gain of knowledge to even go for it.
You
You
know what? You better stop because I'm getting goosebumps. You better stop.
because it's like the scars here, but deep up in there, when you love on that area of you that people have shunned, that you have shunned, man, there's so many bits and pieces of knowledge and wisdom in those little bitty places. And Madison has mastered that. That's why she is who she is. Can't nobody tell no story on Madison. Madison and I already told
Right. Period.
it. you
Do
know,
you remember when she used to do, whenever she used to do, when she was working in the adult industry, she used to do her promos that whoever it was that she had did, like the one that I was like, okay, so she done took it over the rainbow for me is whenever her and Freakzilla did their thing together. I was like, and then she said if she had a whole conversation, she talked to him. It wasn't no kiki ha ha and laugh like she did, and then when she was overdone with it, she was overdone with it. You know what I'm saying? And child, then with her and Driller did it, I said, okay. I started following him from that point on. I was like, oh, so you like the girl? That means there's a chance for me, you know. But I take my hats off to her because she has been a business mogul beast.
yes. Who makes millions of dollars in their basement?
Who makes it laying in their bed sleep?
Who?
Because that's what I want to do.
Who?
Teach me.
I mean, and that's even like I tell people I had to get somebody together because I was like, this is even in the straight community, baby. What she's done crosses over from
Right.
just, she's made millions from her home. That woman don't have to leave
Nope.
the
Just
show
go down the flight of stairs.
her home. Like she's making so even people in the straight community can taste
Hmm.
that. And this is what this platform has done. It's opening up an audience for people. Look in all our beauty. She's getting ready to put us in the forefront, especially my beautiful trans women. Oh my God, this is so powerful for me, for my trans women. Because
I hope they stop killing us behind nothing.
That part.
oh my God,
That's where,
Because every damn day you wake up, it's a new name.
you're breaking.
especially the blacks, not taken away from the Latinos, not taken away from the whites, but you never hardly hear about a white queen getting killed. It's always the blacks done by a black man
Yeah, it's so true.
because he's ashamed to embrace who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that breaks my heart.
Mhm.
With all
And it makes you scared to even want to date a black man
wow.
because if he has that, how does Tia say it? If he has that fragile masculinity, it's a wrap.
You got to be very careful. You have to be like, even letting them know up front, it's like, you got to take baby steps because I don't know if you could switch and become a whole Dr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Like,
Because they have their own scars that they haven't dealt with.
mhm.
They have their own insecurities that they haven't dealt with. Just like I can only speak for me, so I'm gonna put it like this. Until I embraced who I wasn't happy. Until I went through the motions of, and I'm still going through it because I'm put me out there once again. Most of my immediate family don't realize how much pain that they put me through. And a lot of people saying, well, why you say that? Because if I'm asking friends,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm asking someone I'm interested in, a boyfriend, if I'm asking all of them to respect, if I'm asking my job and having the same respect to call me Jasmine, but you're still calling me my biological name, do you not realize how much that hurts? Do you care that that hurts?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question.
Mm-hmm. And then most of them don't.
But then when you say something, then it's perceived as you're being this, that, and the third. I'm not angry, I'm not upset, but the same respect that you want for me to give to you, but you can't give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, they can't give it to themselves. It, it's 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 impossible for them to give that type of love or respect, and they don't respect themselves. I begin to stop taking stuff so personal because half of these people are fucked up in their own mind.
Hmm.
Your own life ain't even right. Your closet ain't even cut out. And if it was, half of the stuff that would be exposed. Hmm, you know.
Right.
So it's like I've learned to separate that. The moment I look over to worry about somebody or what somebody else got to say about me, I've now entered a realm of mess. I'm now
That
that ain't got shit to do with me. If you don't like me, if you don't like what I'm doing, I don't give a damn. Why
But
I
see,
give a damn? Because
I
my pride.
and see that's where I'm at. That's why I'm at a point now. I've came to grips with reality of the situation. I'm just gonna be very transparent. My family's gonna do what my family's gonna do. I cannot change them. But what I can do is not only distance myself, what I can do is choose not to share certain parts of my life with them.
Most definitely,
So you either can be wholeheartedly with me,
most definitely.
or you get left out of certain pieces of my life. Well, I didn't know you was doing that. Why would I allow you to know this? Or why would I allow you to do this? Like, okay, I'm just gonna be real. My expectations the next year, year and a half, I'm gonna get married.
Yeah.
But
that's why it's out there. We're gonna have a stepdaddy, honey.
if you're not gonna like, if you can't accept where it is right now, ho. If you can't accept where it is right now, you thought I had forgot about that, but I didn't. If you can't accept where it is right now, why would I allow you to infringe on something that is going to be so not only personal, because it's not going to be no two weddings. It's not going to be a he and he married one day and then me and him. Mm-mm. It ain't gonna be no two married. No, it's gonna be one wedding. So you either can embrace and be a part of, or you won't be a part of.
You won't be there, honey.
Just that simple. I mean, 20 years ago, I put my daddy out of my life. 20 years ago. On and off for the last 15 years, I have been home backwards and forth, but they wonder why. Okay, so why? Because the same ignorance that was going on when I was in middle school and high school is migrated to adults, and I refuse to keep going through with that same foolishness. Enough is enough.
And when you love yourself,
I love me, out fat rolling all. I love me.
you're not gonna allow somebody to unwind all the work that you've done internally. I'm
And
sorry.
then yeah, and then you get asked the question, well, why can't you go here? Why can't I go here with you? Why should you go here with me? You can't deal. You can't call me Jasmine.
Right.
Why?
But then
I
it's
work hard for what I do. Why should I be bothered with this?
crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy.
And I will say, I'm so thankful that I actually got to meet people like Jasmine and Savon
Yeah.
because they have, and for me, they have really, because I've never really had a mentor like them, especially because she's my mother. But to be able to find them, be like, and I don't necessarily identify as a trans woman, I do identify within the trans community as non binary, but now I'm really embracing my femininity and all that to its fullest. And
Uh,
now I'm learning to navigate the world not as a gay man, but as this trans feminine non-binary individual. And Jazmine has been so helpful with that. Like just like she sees Maddie, but being you, like that, like Lyrick says, being you is the universe puts everything in order where you just do you. It puts everything in order, it puts everything in place. So now I'm learning, like, okay, I need to be me, as scary as that is. I'm also just tired of hiding. I'm tired of dressing up, not being who I is. It's tiring. It's so much. It's so exhausting.
Right.
So when I came across Jazmine, it's just like, oh, you know, I can do this. Seeing her being creative, seeing her do this, seeing her do that, like, well, damn, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take hard work, but it's kind of a struggle.
What you put on yourself.
Like you just said, like, you know, it's training to pull yourself down for everybody else that's around you. Like, and it's sad because after a while you get to the point like, I'm sick of this damn fight. I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm no longer hiding my greatness because the motherfucker got some shit to say about it.
Right.
You got to get to the point where you got to realize that our opinions or opinions of others, and even our opinions of ourselves, half of them are off of the shit we heard somebody else say to us.
Right.
Not most even our opinions about ourselves are not even our own.
Right.
So when you get to the point, I had to get to the point. I said, you know what? I'm cutting off the world. I'm getting in my quiet place. I'm cutting off the TV. I'm cutting off my thoughts. I'm gonna get in a meditative state to cut off all that shit on the outside, so I can go within myself to figure out who the hell I am. Because when you align with who you are, you said it. Everything aligns itself with your existence. You begin to see things that you didn't see before. You begin to find beauty in things you never had beauty in. You begin to find beauty within yourself. And when you get into that state of knowing your own essence and your beauty and your queenship and your kingship, baby, you become unfuckwittable. You become a person that's within your own world. And whatever happens outside of that world, that state, I ain't got shit to do with it. When I got to that point of really realizing that, man, my dreams started to flourish. Doors started to fly open. I'm now in spaces that I never thought that I would be in. Even moments like this, it's like the universe is like, you got it. Oh my God, you got it. And every chance and every way, I'm getting angel numbers. I'm getting different people to come up to me to tell me to stay on my path. You realize once you get connected with yourself, that's where the true identity and understanding in the universe, you begin to find messages and the things that keep you in line. Because what people always say is, oh yeah, I prayed and I didn't get an answer. You ain't even on the frequency to receive the answer.
My thing though is that if you praying, but you're still worrying about it, you ain't doing nothing anyway.
And not only that, get off your damn knees and do something. See, we've been the type of people that outsource power. They want you to pray and wait. No, get your ass up. Figure out who you are.
Millenniums.
We need to talk about them angel numbers though.
Oh baby, I'm down.
Baby. When I tell you I've been seeing mine.
Before we go to angel numbers, we're gonna take a little miniature break.
Okay.
And then we're gonna come back for this because I'm aggravating folks right now. But we're gonna take this because I'm very interested in this. And I need you. Do you have a microphone by any chance?
I don't. Is it low?
Whenever you sit back, it's better whenever you're closer to.
I'll move up. Can you hear me?
Yes, it's perfect now. But we'll be right back after this, y'all. righty, we are back. Somebody done popped in. Who is this done popped in? Hey,
Hello.
another fellow artist.
Hi.
Oh, how are you?
Hey, Lyrick, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Tired too.
I feel you. I feel you.
But we need to
So,
get me
can
some
y'all
angel
explain
numbers.
what this whole angel number thing is? Because I don't know what it's all
Yeah.
about.
So angel numbers are it depends on the way that the universe communicates with you. So angel numbers are just, just to remind you where you are on your path. So, they come in the form of like 1111, 333, 222. Sometimes people can even see, different numbers, like you can even see 328 constantly. And these numbers, it's just the way that the universe communicates to you to let you know if you're off of track or if you're on track. And you can actually, take the number. If you see a number frequently, you can take the number. Let's just say you see 333 all the time. You can say 333 angel number, and it'll actually pop up descriptions of what the angels are actually.
Mhm. I have been seeing mine damn near every day since this year started. And for me, it's the way of my instant. You're doing okay.
Yes.
It's time to create. It's time to create. Keep
Yeah.
going. Keep going. Every single day,
Mhm.
I see my angel numbers. I'm like,
Yep.
and then it's weird because I do believe, this is me personally, I do believe that, and this comes from my grandmother, I have contact with my ancestors.
You do.
And like I've learned from my grandmother, when this happens, this is what it means. Like, so it's weird because my grandmother, she died about what, 8 years ago, but she visits me all the time in my dreams.
Mhm.
I'm now becoming aware of her presence around me now because I'll have her smell, or she'll start like opening my door or something, like, okay, she wants me to do something, or I need to start listening because I know I've been off track a bit. But the numbers, I pay attention to the universe. The things that you think are weird or it's just coincidence, honey,
It's not.
it's not.
One day I saw, I think it was 333. I saw 333 on something on TV. I was getting ready to go to work. I got in the car and then I looked at the little gas, like how much gas I had in my car, and it said 333 miles to eat. I was literally driving down the road and I looked, and like this little like van came across me, and it was 333 3333. Then it's just consistently, it'll show itself consistently. And the universe, I guess the universe felt that I was not really, like I was thinking in coincidence. So I was on the road and a car swerved in front of me. And I had to slow down a little bit to take, like I was like, dang. And I looked at their license plate and it was 333. So
Oh.
the universe will communicate with you consistently throughout the day. I've even had full blown conversations to where I say something to the universe and I look around and I see a number, and it'll be the response to what I put into the atmosphere that I spoke to the universe about. Also, your ancestors, a good sign that your ancestors are around you is the sense of like an urge of creativity. If you constantly get this urge, it's like a urge of creativity. That means that your ancestors are currently in your presence.
For me, the whole creativity thing is mad crazy because I'm always trying to create something.
Yeah.
And it's funny that you're saying that. And I shared this with Zylant and them backstage one night. But the beginning of the year, I think I told him at the beginning of the year, I had a dream.
Mm.
I was at some form of a business. I don't know if I owned it or if I was just working here or whatever. Anyway, I was the HNIC at that present point in time. And I seen my husband.
Mm.
He came in, he hugged me. Remember when I told y'all this? He came in, he hugged me, he gave me a kiss, and I said, "They're gonna see you." And he was like, "And I'm supposed to care why?"
I love that.
And I know how I can't remember how he looks, but I know the smell. I know his smell when I smell him. And I know how he felt to me. And
Wow.
it didn't feel like it was something creepy or nasty. It felt whole. I felt whole when he hugged me.
Mm.
So I don't know when, but I know it's coming.
And that's what happens. The universe, you have, in order to get in line and to where you need to go, you need to have live off a vision of the future and not
Mm.
living off a vision of the past. So what the universe has to do, it has to present something to you that you can constantly keep in your mind, meditate on, continue to put it in your heart so you can continue to go toward it. It has to. It has to. I've had so many visions of certain things that where my life is headed, and now it's crazy because I'm
It's
now.
almost like deja vu.
It is, and it's just kind of like it's kind of like now I'm so sold out on the vision. I don't even worry about the vision no more. I'm literally living my existence, and even my current day things that are happening to me. It's like, damn, it's lining up. Like I get so excited. Like I get so excited in my current moment. Like it's just like I woke up this rising and I was just like, oh my God, it's making sense. Like it's lining up. Everything is lining up.
Yes, yes,
That's the same thing. That's the same
yes.
thing I would say about me and YouTube. Like I had for the longest, not
Mhm.
only a vision of here,
Yeah,
well, YouTube itself,
yeah.
but I didn't know what it was. I knew I was going to be doing something. I didn't know what it was. But then I always have had a vision for the longest. New York, New York, New York, New York. And it keeps saying New York, New York, New York. Like
Wow.
every time I've been to New York, people have had bad experiences and stuff. I've never had a bad experience in New York.
I loved it too. That's crazy.
I felt home. When you get that feeling that you're home, I got that feeling that I was home.
Wow, wow, wow.
And I was never scared, and I'm still not scared. I'm never scared to walk at. Me and my younger brother, we were out at 3 and 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, walking, not riding cars, not in cars, not riding around in walking
It was
with
like
my
you were natural.
purse and
Yeah.
everything, and
We sure can't do that in
fun, fancy,
Chicago.
free. It was. I mean, even like from one edge of the town to the other edge of the town, we walked. We walked like from, if anyone knows where, we walk from Lower Manhattan all the way back to like 42nd Street up to in Times Square and stuff. We walked, and we
Damn,
leisurely walked, not like walking expeditiously. Like we walked, took pictures of the different buildings and stuff, and it felt safe.
Yeah, yeah. It felt like you were
it's
supposed to be
funny. Lyric mentions the dreams because I promise you, I've been having it's just such vivid dreams. I'm in these places, and I remember them so clearly when I wake up. Like, wait, like I'm like this one dream. I kid you not, I was like in this really fancy hotel,
there.
and then I looked across. I don't know if I was in Vegas or somewhere. I'm like, this is fancy as hell. Why am I here? I was trying to figure out, like, wait, why am I here? I walk out, and I guess I don't know if they're my team members or somebody. Okay, we got to get ready. You got to get ready. Like, wait, where are we going? Why? Why? I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out, and it's like dream after dream after dream. It's like something. It's like pieces being added.
Like a
So
puzzle.
something's coming.
It's like a puzzle. And
It's like a puzzle. I'm like, Lord. So I'm like, let me. And then the angel. That's when the angels numbers started to happen. I'm like, okay, all right.
up because so a lot of times before the angel numbers begin, the vision is shown. Now that you have the blueprint, let me keep you aligned. I need you to be aligned because each angel number, I mean, my angel numbers tell me when I'm lying, when I'm telling the truth, where if who I need to communicate. It's so crazy, but it just wants to keep you in line. Like with your visions, the thing about it of knowing when the dream is actually a vision of your future is the fact that it's so vivid.
Yes.
The taste, the feel, the everything seems so real. When,
So
when it feels like that, that's the universe giving you your vision of the future. And those even those moments, journal those moments, journal those dreams, and journal your full path because you're gonna be able to look back and be like, damn it. It's gonna be like, damn it, I've crossed this off the list. It's stuff that I've journaled that I've crossed off the list, even little bitty things that have shown me that I'm on my path. Stuff is really happening for me.
wow.
So and journal everything and embrace your full journey. Now I understand what it means to say that the journey is even more important than the manifestation end result.
Mm.
It's the learning, man. I'm learning so much. Like I literally sit every day and I have to like sit in my quiet space and just ponder on my day because there's so many lessons in it that I need to take in. Because a lot of times I think we focus so much on the vision and we miss so many nuggets and gems in our current day and in our, in our everyday lives that we need
Right.
to take over into, that journey, that end result. But I'm
Right.
excited. Like I'm happy for you that you are getting those type of, even you, Jazmine. Like, and I don't know, Silent, if you're having those moments, but like I'm happy. I love hearing stuff like that. I love hearing stuff like that. Like it's so empowering, and this journey is for us to. There's some other people that's watching this that need to hear about this stuff because they don't know what angel numbers are. We wasn't taught that in church.
I didn't know anything
Joe
about it.
was
Y'all
out
just
there.
educated me about it. So
We weren't taught
I'm
about it.
appreciative.
But like I said, just start paying attention to your surroundings, to every little detail that happens in your day.
Your
You
synchronicity.
can pick up on it.
So they're called synchronicities. So even if it's not a number, even if you're thinking something and you're listening to a song on the radio and it's saying exactly what you needed, that's not a coincidence.
Exactly.
Synchronize, and the universe is speaking back.
Well, as far as the listening to the number, the words or whatever, I feel like anything can get any man, woman, or child, even if a dog or a cat, if you listen to them well enough,
Yeah,
you can get a message.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And I'm probably crazy for thinking that,
No,
but
you're
I feel like you can get if you are open to it,
Yeah.
you can find something in it.
Even children, definitely. Oh my God, children are powerful. I've gotten so many messages from children. It's ridiculous because they're so honest and blunt. And they're real. They're pure. You know what I'm
They
saying? Like,
even make you want to cuss them little fuckers out. But
your business.
Girl.
Don't do the kids like that, Jasmine. Don't do the
it
kids.
make you want to do it. It really does. It makes you want to do it. But I don't want to say nothing. So
G-Master.
you know what I want.
What you want a song?
I want a song. But before we go into a song, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, y'all.
Girl, is that a candy cane?
Yes, girl. That's what I was looking at her. That's what I was looking at her. The whole time she was.
It look good though.
She was like, and what? And hot little Sweetle.
But I'm gonna be quiet. Well, we are gonna be quiet, and I would take and tease them again and go to a commercial, but I'm not gonna do it. But I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna give you the full confectional screen, and I'm gonna let you have your way. Here you go.
I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs and I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life on stages with 10,000 people watching, but we're alone now. And I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly, but darling, can't you see? You're more important to me, baby. Can't you see through me? 'Cause we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a true love, withholding nothing. And when you came out in front, see, I was hiding. But now I'm so much better. And if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding, yeah. You see, I love you for my life. You're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, please remember when we were together. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. You. I love you in a place where there's no space, no time. I tell you, I love you for my life. You're friends of mine. And when my life is over, please remember when we were together. See, we were alone, and I was singing this song to you. See, we were alone, and I was singing this song to y'all. We were alone, and I was singing this song. Singing this song to you.
When I tell you, you hoes need to get up off that. Y'all see that's my husband.
Come through, resonant. Come through, resonant.
When I tell you, you sang the song for me. I don't know about them, but you were singing the song for me. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
Girl. Good night, girl. I can compliment the man for saying
No, I wasn't saying that. I said
You
we were
really
singing the
give
song
herself
for
a
me.
confessional like that, though.
right.
For me,
Say what?
she gave herself a confessional, girl.
And did, because I don't hardly ever give myself a confessional. And do. But thank you so very much.
Lord.
That was so. Oh, and you were singing the song for us. That was. But
She don't
see,
get
it came from a pure, clean place, and I enjoyed it. It was no background, no nothing. It was just lyric,
Thank you.
and that's that essence that I fell in love with listening to on "Do You Want to Smoke."
Thank
And it wasn't pushed. It wasn't over the top. It was just lyric. It was simple, simplicity. It was lyric. And I enjoyed it, and I really appreciate you doing that. I thank you for blessing me with that. I thank you for blessing my audience with that.
Of course.
Yes.
Anytime. I got some surprises for your audience. So.
Yes, yes, yes. So what I'm gonna do is um I'm gonna give Lily and Zalin about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we're finna get out of here because I done aggravated you long enough. I don't wanna beat you down too bad tonight because I know you want to rest, and you've been doing so much with your voice. But before they do that, can you touch on the little tidbit of the role that you have coming up, the movie?
Yes. So it's
come on, movie.
it's a dramedy. It's called Blemish. I'm really excited about it. I am the inspirational friend. Of course, I'm the inspirational gay friend, and I love the role. It's crazy because the role is it's me. So I mean, it's got some very sad points, about it. But I'm very excited about it. It probably won't be out until September. But I'm kind of quiet because I don't know what I can say and what I can't.
Right.
Is it an indie film?
It is, but it will be on Amazon Prime. He's working on Netflix. So,
Oh,
yeah.
well, we're gonna discuss something backstage. Mm,
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm about to be busy.
you've heard it here first in the chat with Jazmine.
Right.
Yes.
Before he gets that Oscar or Emmy and both of them, maybe even a Tony down the road, baby. Come on now. Come on.
Right.
He about to get an EGOT.
Oh,
But I'm gonna be quiet so they can say or chit chat however way they want to because I felt like I sucked up enough of you tonight, and I'm trying to pour some back to you. So I'm
yeah,
giving them an opportunity to take in. I mean, I enjoy you. Anytime you want to come here,
I love
you
y'all.
have
I
full
love
reign.
all of y'all's energy. This goes for everybody on the screen. Like I vibe with y'all. I respect y'all, and anytime I can be a part of anything that any of you all are doing, or promote anything, I'm there. So don't, feel free to contact me whenever.
No problem.
Lily Xylet, y'all have it.
I give it to Zyla because he hasn't really.
Girl, I ain't got to speak yet. Well, I just was here, girl, to listen to the word, girl. Sometimes you just gotta sit there and listen to the word, girl, and just listen to a song sometimes, girl. You ain't got to speak.
Come on,
Mm,
you better speak. You better.
mm.
I'm just saying, sometimes you just gotta shut up sometimes. So
I mean, Lyrick, if you ever want to start your own church, honey, you got your first members right here.
all right, girl.
That's what people say that all the time. I was like, I'm not gonna be on nobody's pulpit, but I will be motivated.
But you do realize pulpits come in all different shapes and
It
sizes,
does.
Right.
and it doesn't always have to be something
That
traditional.
part.
I definitely ain't gonna be on no traditional. I say that traditional.
Well, Jesus wasn't a traditional minister himself, so you know what?
Come
Right.
on, now you better say it again for the people that back. Say it for the what you say?
Jesus was not a traditional minister himself. So
Right.
whenever you are called to the word, and whichever fashion or form, honey,
You can
it's
run as
gonna
long
be
as you want to, but eventually you have to succumb to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
I'm not only saying that to you, I'm saying that to me too.
but you have to. My whole life, I feel like my whole life is ministry. And everything that I do, everything I put my energy in is ministry. So I want to make sure that it's giving back to somebody everything.
yes.
And I was told by numerous people, and one that stuck out to me, um, I'm gonna have her on the show, which is Keiko Granny. She told me, she said, your hands are so blessed. Anything you put your hands to do, she said, your hands are so blessed.
And I don't even think you realize how blessed.
She don't.
She don't.
We tell her all the damn time, girl.
I know it. But I'm telling you, the things that you're about to get ready to do is gonna blow your mind.
Mm.
Prepared. And
I
I'm
receive
so
it.
serious about that. And you don't. I'm gonna tell you this: you ain't even got a receipt because it's happening.
Because
Regardless,
it ain't about you. Because God likes to show out with or without your permission.
come on now. Even when I didn't accept it, I was being pushed in positions I never thought I could even be a part of. T.S. Madison experience, that the being in her presence, that was I didn't believe I was supposed to be there. I didn't even believe in my talent.
Mm.
Right.
I didn't believe in my gift at that moment. I'm like, I'm judging people and I don't even think I can sing. So I was pushed in that position because it was my divine destiny. So Miss Jazmine, divine.
Right. Exactly.
Hello.
So we ain't gotta read her no more.
Hello, divine.
It is what it is, baby. You're gonna be great because that's what you were created to do. That was your life contract. Before your spirit entered,
Ooh.
that was your life contract. So it's nothing that you can stop, nor taint, nor destroy, Queen. It is what it is.
Right.
Woo.
Absolutely. I can't say nothing.
It's a word. It's a
I
word,
can't
buddy.
say
It's a
nothing.
word.
When you can't say nothing, the only thing you can do is just
Shake your head.
Mm-hmm.
can't say nothing.
Yes,
Ain't got no wig. Ain't got no wig, but you gotta.
If my head was in this bun right now, honey.
yes.
Cause I'm bald headed now, girl. I ain't got no hair on top of my
This
head.
child said I'm bald headed. Jesus. My God, and today. Mm, mm, mm. Um, Well, since they don't have anything that they want to say, I guess we're gonna save it for afterwards because we ain't finna leave just that quick.
Right, right.
But y'all, we're finna get ready to get out of here. Don't forget to go out and check my co-hostess. She was not here tonight, but don't forget to go out and check my co-hostess channel out, the Savon Experience.
I love you, Savon.
Welcome to the Savon
It's that time again, girl. Saturday at 8:15. It's time for me to take over this bitch again. It's the Shaquantia takeover. Yes.
I'm all auntie.
It's
Hit that.
Shaquantia takeover.
Yes, Shaquanjas. But you know, as wow. So Zylet, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you the screen because we're finna get out of here.
I doing my spiel.
Girl.
Girl, don't you start, Lily, girl. You know I have to be dramatic, girl. It only works if I'm dramatic. It don't work if I don't do the dramatics first. Anyway, girl, y'all know what I'm gonna tell y'all to do, girl. So I don't even know how y'all gonna looking at me, giving me a dirty look, girl, because I know y'all giving me a dirty look in the comments, like what he about to say, girl, out his mouth, because you know he shady. So what I'm gonna say is, y'all know y'all enjoyed this conversation with Lyrick Music Girl. Make sure you guys go on his Instagram and all the platforms and find Lyrick on his social medias, girl. We'll be putting all his stuff in the comment section before we all leave. But make sure you follow this man, girl, because either he gonna be preaching in a non-traditional way, girl, or just singing somebody's face off, girl, or whatever he gonna do with his life, girl. Support this man. Support my mother, Miss Jazmine Divine, girl, and support my sibling, Lily, and support my auntie, Miss Savine. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like and subscribe button, girl. Make sure you hit that notification bell, girl, because you know you want to be notified when we have new videos coming out soon, girl. So stay tuned. We will see you next Tuesday,
Sunday.
possibly Thursday, girl, but we don't know yet. But definitely on Sunday, girl, because we're going to have to cool down, girl, because this week has been a mess already. So stay tuned, girl.
All right, hold on for just 1 second. So, you know, I like my black owned and operated, and don't forget to go out and support PassTheSugar.com.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you so much to Lyrick for bringing your wonderful divine energy here and your spirit. And thank you for Jazmine for having all of us and hosting all of us. Make sure you all please like. Go ahead and subscribe and share. And make sure you check out Lyrick Official on all major platforms. I am Leander Alexander, the CEO and founder of Pass the Sugar, which is a gender queer styling boutique. I do wardrobe styling and beauty advising. So whether you need help figuring out how to pair outfits in your closet, what to add to your closet, what accessories to wear, or even beauty advice, I could do shade matching, recommend different beauty products and skin regimen products as well. Hit me up on www.passthesugar.com. this month. In fact, at the end of this week, I'll actually be dropping some few things. I'm going to actually be dropping a new cosmetic line that started with a cute little lipstick, some jewelry, and some other classic things. Bias being my second year in business, so make sure you all go out and support. Become a sweetie, which is my little social club. Again, that's at www.pastorsugar.com. I will see you all back here for the cool down on Sunday, and don't forget to check out Auntie Savon's channel, honey, because honey, that's where we party at. Good night to you all, and thank you again, Larry, for being on tonight. Love you.
All right, babe, hold on for just 1 second. So the one and only Lyric, before you get out of here, something that motivates me that you speak, I want you to hear these words and listen to it for yourself.
You know that perfect opportunity that you're looking for? You're that opportunity. You know that door, that golden door that you're looking for to open for you? You are that door. You know that person that you're looking for to give you this amazing opportunity? You are that person. Recognize what you have and know that you are the key to getting to where you need to be. You have everything that you need on the inside of you to become the person that you were placed here to be and to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Not saying that you will not need help later on or the right people will not come into your path, but if you don't recognize what you have, nobody else will. Go forth, queen. Go forth, king, and make those opportunities. You kick those doors down and you.
Don't make me cry. Like,
You done me that the whole night, so it's time for me to return the favor.
like it's sometimes I do. It's crazy. Sometimes I do have to go listen to some of my messages to keep me going, and that's one of the messages I listen to a lot. I needed that.
You welcome. Well, I got a special message for you too.
I cannot deal with you. I'm not messing with you, Jazmine. I'm not.
I do want to thank you though for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here and to enjoy and immerse yourself with me and my fellow panelists and my show and my channel. I greatly appreciate you being you. I appreciate you being your authentic you. Um, as things change and we both go to our different paths, I pray that our paths stay in sync with each other so that we may stay in sync with each other. Because oftentimes when people grow and go through different things, paths can take you to different areas. But know that at any time, I'm here for you.
I love you.
Anytime that you need to, or think about that you may need someone that you need to call and cry on. If it's ever a time that you feel like that you need encouragement, think about me because I'm right here. I'm only a phone call away. And if I can't get to you right then and there, I'm going to get back with you.
Yes, you do.
So, long story short of the situation, thank you for uplifting me as I uplift you. Because behind every strong king, there is a strong queen
Oh
that
my,
is equal.
yes, yes.
So, I'm going to give you, like I give everyone else, you have the opportunity to say yours, and I'm going to end the show.
Well, I just want to encourage everybody to continue to go after your dream, love yourself, and connect with people that are operating off that same frequency. And as I tell everyone, I call my people my evolutionary manifestors. Continue working, continue evolving, and continue transforming into the person that you were designed to be. Because you have to understand that you have everything on the inside of you that you need to be the highest you can be. Ashe, kings and queens. I love you, Jazmine, and I love the panel. I love all of you all. And I'm so happy to be a part of your family.
Thank you, baby. Hold for just 1 second for me. Remember, God only made one you. If you can't be you, who the hell else can you be? Don't forget to love you as we love each other. Special shouts goes out to the Queen Mother herself, Miss T.S. Madison, after this. Good night, y'all.
I'm T.S. Madison. Oh, you don't know me? Well, now you'll never forget me. Yes! I got a big mouth, big dreams, and big things to say. I live my truth out loud and in color unapologetically. Oh, I'm sorry. Does that offend you? Well, girl, bye. Come on here and join me on my journey to superstardom.
The T.S. Madison Experience premieres this March on WeTV.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the